Yeah, so I mean, so public spaces, I think, is kind of contested, and our freedoms, under the Constitution, and all that. I think also in the arts, right? I think there's also some issues. I think maybe Kay Siu, you might want to share with us some thoughts you have regarding how people in the arts, have to.
Yeah, there's been a whole history that I've been acting professionally since 1985 in Singapore, and the level of censorship has varied according to the times, and I think the authorities have always intended to mute and to control the narrative. That's been right from the start for any kind of entertainment in Singapore, especially live entertainment, but also television is very, very controlled, more so than theatre, I would say. But initially when I started acting, I think they would only be reactive. In other words, if people complained about a certain production, a certain aspect of production, then they would investigate and act. Further on down the line, I think they became smarter and they realized that they wanted to control the mediums more. And so we had to submit scripts for approval, and they would send back and forth. This whole process was very long, and negotiating with the people who were telling us whether we could have this or not have this, and we would try to meet and be reasonable and talk to them as fellow human beings. But it got more and more difficult because they had the power, and obviously I think they were trying to reduce the power of the entertainers. So the process was becoming clearer and clearer to us as we get along, that it was all about control only, and there was very little negotiation that was possible. So, and then things became worse, I think, then that we no longer had to submit scripts. And so they could catch us on things, and they became more and more punitive. So the direction was very obvious for anybody who was in arts or entertainment, that it was a shutting down process, a process of power. I think the agenda was power more than anything else.